Hi guys, sorry I've been gone for such a long time. I was really sick. First, the doctor told me that I had a sinus infection. Then, for like days, I got just worse. I got way worse, and I called my doctor. I'm like, look, I am not doing any better. He made me come back in, and it turns out that I had bronchitis. So I was sick for a really long time. You might still be able to hear it in my voice a little bit. Um, but I really do miss recording. And especially like when I'm sick, I really don't want to be in front of a camera. I really don't want to be, I just wanted to be in bed basically. And I just was nonstop coughing. Anyways, so I thought I would make the topic of white supremacy, my thoughts on white supremacy, its own video, and basically what I think in regards to people who are white passing like myself, and our supposed quote unquote proximity to whiteness, if I believe that we benefit from white supremacy. So, first of all, do I believe in white supremacy? Sure. Do I believe that there is a group of people that benefits from a certain system while oppresses other groups of people? Yes, absolutely. But by no means do I believe that because of that people who quote unquote look closer to that group that it benefits, that they in any way, shape, or form get that same preferential treatment. That is not how it works. And I think that the rhetoric that's being spewed nowadays, especially with the topics of colorism, it promotes the notion that people like myself, or people who are even lighter skinned black folks, that or mixed race people, that because of their phenotype, that they automatically get all of these benefits. And I actually do not agree with that at all. I do believe that when it comes to the system of white supremacy, I believe that while there is a group in the end that would benefit from it more than other groups, I do believe that individuals, regardless of their color, can play into what white supremacy is. What am I talking about? These would be your people from various races, people from different backgrounds. If they play into what white supremacy wants, then I believe that white supremacy, the system itself, would accept those people. When you have people who do nothing but promote a certain narrative of wanting to divide people within their own groups, that I believe is participating in a level of white supremacy. When you want to divide the genders within certain groups, and you want to see that sort of infighting, and you just want to see a constant divide between these groups, and all they're doing is just dividing each other more and more and more and more and more, I do believe that that is playing in the hands of white supremacy. Because you are not coming together to try to find a means to create another system to replace white supremacy. What you're doing is you're fighting with each other amongst your own group, and that's keeping you preoccupied from the bigger problem that's out there. So with all of the infighting, that's actually working in favor of white supremacy. And I think that because white supremacy is on its last leg, that it's basically a dying system. I do believe that it's a dying system. The Chinese are probably going to be our next masters. I do believe that that all of these things that are kind of happening, in a way, it's people kind of trying to hold on to white supremacy, because maybe subconsciously they don't know what's going to replace it. So I think that maybe that's why there's all this infighting, and there's a promotion of the infighting. So, and if you're not a part of the infighting, then you're going to be viewed as the bad guy, which is pretty hilarious. Because it's way easier to conquer groups that are divided than to conquer a group that actually sticks together, because we would benefit each other if we were to stick together as a whole, but we're not doing that. So I think as of right now, with the way the times are, especially on social media, I think that in a way it's kind of doing its best to hold on to white supremacy with the constant infighting. That's just my opinion. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.